is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. 32 teams start the season with the same dream: get to the Super Bowl.
Say you wanna be a superstar. GBs, that's what we are. Plumbing style, you can't get far. Use a shot call and meet me at the bar. You think it's easy being a real GB? Been in this game for years, you can't see me. Like the rap is gone, let me bring it back.
Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! ESPN NFL football starts now. Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! ESPN NFL football starts now. Look at him go! The 20, the 10. Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Jets come away with a 7-point win. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for it. Trey?
We'll shift gears now just a little and have a look at a few trades.
What's up, Swift 200? I am on the original Xbox. This is NFL 2K5.
The Lions, so he'll be asked to be a big part in what will be a revamped offensive line. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Steven Alexander is just one of those guys you love to have on your team. He'll be an immediate factor for his new mates.
Original Xbox and NFL 2K5. It should be in the name of the live
pick
also.
Up their third win of the season. Chad Lewis had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Raiders, Texans. His performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Dominic Davis got the football here, and you know what? This was all individual effort.
And just in case y'all didn't catch it, I'm replaying
the final score of 31 to 13.
The weekly wrap-upping for those that didn't catch the game last week.
We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Mo Lewis is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club.
Yes, Swift. I'm on
$5.9 million.
I'm pretty sure this is week 4.
Antoine Smith will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract
Bro,
with the Ravens.
You ain't never lie, man.
Jason
2K
Gilbert
was
is gonna
bomb.
find himself
And
with a
actually,
new
after
club,
2K,
and he'll be in
one
a
of
new
my
tax
personal favorites
bracket
during that
too.
period was
5 years,
NFL Fever.
$18.3
But it's like
million.
NFL Fever is a
Added onto
forgotten
that,
game.
a $3.6
But
million
I'm
signing
gonna
bonus.
play NFL Fever
Jeremiah
after
Carter will also be
after
locked
this
up
game.
for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year
Swift
contract
200.
with
Thank
the
you for the
Bears.
follow. But yeah, NFL Fever, Game Day.
Beat the Giants.
Now, I didn't personally like
Down
Game
in
Day
the
on
sunny
PS2,
skies of
really.
Arizona, we
Like, I
had
never
the
really
Cardinals
played
get nipped by
Game
3
Day, but a lot of
points.
people at the time thought Game Day was like the
Chiefs,
shit.
Ravens.
What
Priest
else?
Holmes is just shy
Honestly,
of the
that was the
midfield
most
stripe.
peak time for Madden, that 2002 to 2006 period.
They're full. Nobody was deep on the left side. 10, the 5, touchdown. The Chiefs
Yeah,
win
yeah,
this one by
NFL
the final
Fever.
score of
I don't want to say that it
27-9.
was niche, but like if you didn't have an Xbox
Down
at the
in
time, like
Tampa,
you couldn't
we had the
even play
Buccaneers
it, like
lose by
even
6
if you wanted
points.
to. But yeah, like if you had an Xbox at the
Titans
time,
got
then
300+
you
yards
had the
from their
option to
offense
play
in
it.
their
But
victory at
for me,
Qualcomm Stadium.
Fever,
The Colts won on
Fever's
the road and will
animations,
now
player
head home to
models, and
meet
all that
the
stuff
Raiders.
is the one that I like the best out of all.
Steelers.
You know, 2K, Madden, Game
Ben
Day, etc.
Roethlisberger. Mark
Now,
Signals
2K
at
was
the
just better at
24-yard
everything
line.
else,
They go to the
basically,
end
but,
zone
like,
here. Takes a
in
little
some
extra time with
areas,
the snap.
Fever,
Good
you know,
pocket, slings
in
it,
some areas, I
and
like
a
Fever a little
perfect
bit more.
timing pattern for a
I also think
touchdown.
Fever had the
Steelers win this
best
one by the
intro
final
during that
score of
time period.
31-24.
But
In
the
a
intro is probably like the
long-standing
least
NFC
important
rivalry, we
of
had the Falcons
any video
win their
game.
4th game of the year. Number 19 stepped it up this week and gave his team some
Black
added
Pearson?
firepower for the win.
Damn, I said
And
Black
in our
Pearson.
final game,
Blake
we had
Pearson.
The 49ers come away
My bad.
victorious.
Thanks for the follow.
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see,
Blake
they were
Pearson
hit
with the
hard.
follow. Blake
Chris
Pearson,
Chambers
y'all.
sticks out on this list as
Give
one
it
of
up
the
for
more
Blake.
costly injuries. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for 8 weeks. In front of you,
Thanks
we've
for the
got
likes,
the
y'all.
NFC list, and as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Simeon Rice will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for 8 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Matt Burke is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
No, personally, like, I didn't like Game Day. I'm sure Game Day was fine in certain areas, but it's like I never really played Game Day on PS2. Like, I tried it on PS1, and like even back then, when the people who loved Game Day were talking about Game Day, they were mostly talking about Game Day for the PS1. Because coming into PS2, from what I understand, Game Day was the best overall football game, like at that point. Game Day was ahead of 2K and Madden during the PS1 era. And then like 2K and Madden on PS2, when PS2 came out, like they made up all the ground. But it's just like, Game Day wasn't my thing. Like when Game Day's first game on PS2, it still looked like they had PS1 graphics. Like it was weird, you know? Plus I didn't feel like relearning the controls for the you know, Game Day video game. All right, so we're playing the Vikings, y'all. They're 2-1. We're 4-0. So yeah, we're 4 weeks in. Also, FYI, I gave created quarterbacks to the worst teams. So the Cardinals, I think the Browns. I've got a creative quarterback because I'm playing as the Houston Texans, and it's like their second year in existence. So they were hot trash this year and the year before. So here, let's get to week 5.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Expectations are high when you're the number 3 overall
What do you mean,
pick.
between Game Day, Madden, 2K, well, that's actually 4, like if you include Game Day. Game Day, Madden, 2K, and Fever. The best overall is 2K. You know, like I'm not gonna say 2K wasn't better. It's just 2K was better overall. Like there were certain categories where Fever was better. I'm not sure if there was really any category. Well, now I think about it, the only thing that Madden had better at that point was their franchise mode. You know, Madden had introduced bonus mode and all that stuff, but that was the only area where Madden was better than 2K. But just in general, like 2K was better at everything else, though. You know.
Well, you said it, Dan.
And most of that, everything else was like the most important part.
So far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game.
Fever for me was just
let's go down to the coin
was just a personal favorite, you know. I mean, some people might not like it, some people may love it, but I enjoyed the gameplay, the graphics. It seemed like they had the best graphics, like at that point. Fever. What else? Yeah, gameplay, graphics, player models.
It's tails.
Gameplay, but again, 2K's gameplay was better. So receive.
Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Ellen kicks it, and we are underway. Glenn fields it all the way back at the
now, I
5.
mean, with EA buying out this, like you said, I mean, even right now, 2K5
The Texans offense will
is better
start this
in a
drive
lot
at
of
their own
areas.
26-yard line.
I mean, I'm not sure if there's one area that that Madden is better in than 2K5. Maybe graphics,
Close to 6.
just because how is it physically possible to be worse graphically than a game that's 20-something years older than your game?
Second and 4. Ball Texans.
Listen up, Gray, 37. Listen up, Gray, 37.
Davis gets the toss, runs into traffic.
Come on.
Dragged down at the 32.
Corey Chavis with the tackle.
We need Dominic Davis to.
Third down, one man back.
Ball
We
Texans.
just need Dominic Davis to pop off. All right, 4th and 3.
Time in a row and
Thanks,
gets
Davis.
tackled short of the marker. 4th down coming up.
Kenny Mixon.
I am
made the
playing
save, blocking the
on-
ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The
What's it,
defense
all
didn't
pro?
budge on that play, and they force a 4th down.
Like the second level below the hardest level. Actually, no. Let's not do this.
Ball Texans.
Check,
33
Gray, 44. Check, Gray, 4 down.
Shit.
Johnstone sacks him way back at.
Lance Johnstone.
He's here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
They could have punted it away
I thought I
and
could
chose
bounce
to go
outside
for
on
it
that
on
one,
4th
and,
down. Now,
didn't work
will
out
that
that way.
cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
The Vikings offense takes the field and
I need to
can
reorganize my
capitalize
gameplay.
on the defensive stop.
I need to.
They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line. Robinson goes in motion.
There we go.
Foreman makes the hit in the backfield at the 24-yard line.
Ray Foreman was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage for a call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up.
All right. So far, our run defense is stepping up.
Bennett lose it.
Aaron Glenn is relentless here, and he chases the ball carrier into the backfield. He closes
Yes,
in.
we're gonna
There's the
need
hit.
to. I mean,
You know,
after that
reminds
offensive,
me of this nature show I saw on TV.
after that
Yeah, where
mediocre
a
offensive
lion
output,
pounced on an
our
antelope
defense is
in
gonna have to carry the day.
Yeah, but at least the antelope
At least for
doesn't have
now.
to shake hands
At
with
least
the
until we get our
lion.
feet under us.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2
That was
losses
kind of
in a row.
That was actually a nice catch.
Hauls it in right
I like
side
that
and
one-hand catch
finally
animation,
dropped
but
at the 12. That will bring up 1st down.
First and 10. Ball at the 12-yard line.
Down. Check goal, 21. Check goal, 21. Hot.
Bennett picked up about 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Sharp with the tackle.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Okay. Come on, D. Let's do something here.
Check. Goal 54. Put her.
Kleinsasser goes in motion.
There. See, that's what the last
losing a
place
couple.
Jason Bateman targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that
really
play
what the
get
last
back to
pick
the
should have
line
been.
of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. Culpepper.
Oh, come
rifles it
on.
out left side, and it's caught for the score.
Fucking hell.
Marcus Robinson is
Yeah,
in
that's enough of
man-to-man
that.
coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
That's his first
I mean, I'm not going to act like
touchdown of the
the
day.
Texans have
And
a
I
good
think he's a
defense.
guy
Like,
you
this
can
is
count on to make those end
what?
zone catches.
based off
He
the
sets a high
2003
standard for
season.
himself,
So,
and he
so I'm
usually
not going to act
makes
like
it.
the Texans defense was anything
Now
that
the
year.
extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Shoot, if I did use creative players, it should have been on their defense.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Like Aaron Glenn, their corner, number 31,
Elling kicks it off.
who's actually the Jets head coach now, but Aaron Glenn, this guy
fields the
here, he's
kickoff
probably our
at
best
the one.
defender. But he's a
Dodges a
corner,
tackle.
so
Tackled at the 25.
Aaron Glenn was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Texans were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this
Yeah.
drive at their own
decision
25.
for my defense to step in
Davis
front of the
has
pass
his
and not,
number called on
or let him
first
just turn
down
around and walk into the end zone.
Maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Second and 8.
I'm really trying to avoid using my quarterback as the main source of my offense, but you do what you
One
got to
man
do.
to beat.
There we go.
Texans at the 45. It will be first down.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
First down with the tight end right.
What is my blocking
Tackles
at,
in
man?
behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, their offensive line, Texans O-line ain't great, but they have,
get back to the line of
I think they,
scrimmage.
no,
They put a stop to
Tony
this play
Baselli
behind the
plays for
line of
Jaguars.
scrimmage. Pretty good
Never
call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Davis carries
Here we
it
go.
for the 6th time and heads wide. He's
There
got
we
to
go.
36. First down.
Skull. Exactly.
Dominic Davis
Exactly,
sticks
no
to his
name.
blockers like a kick me sign
No,
as he
no,
runs
this is
the
a creative
football.
player.
Well, that's a pretty vivid
All the overly
description,
bad
but I'll tell you,
teams, I gave creative quarterbacks to. Here, the Texans. I gave one to the Browns. Who else? The Cardinals, too. I ain't got time to be playing no 40-point,
Davis
no
gets the
40 or
call
50-point
on first
games.
down and gains about 3 yards.
Number 95.
And obviously this year, this was the expansion
Second
Texans.
down,
Well, no.
three
I think this
wideouts
was like
in
their
the
second
game.
year in existence.
And
So
that'll do it
yeah,
for
no, they're
quarter
getting
number
one too.
1. The Vikings are out in front, 7-0.
I should have gave one to the Lions, but their ratings
Second
didn't
down,
seem like they were too
7
bad.
yards
So
to go.
Down! Set! Move!
here we go. Here we go.
Davis picks up 6 on the
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage
Well, I
here.
thought that was
A
going to be
decent
more than
play,
what
and
it
they'll
was.
now face 3rd and short.
That's the key.
It was
Dan.
okay,
Make
though.
3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do.
Down! Set!
Davis gets it down.
All right, let's get Andre Johnson in the game.
Dominic Davis. And thank
See
you
if he wants to help
for
out.
that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
Well, Peter, a pretty nice job there converting on 3rd down.
Yeah, didn't get a lot, but didn't need to. Good job.
I don't like that route that Andre's on.
Number 1, rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. Brian Williams with the coverage. Second and 10. Ball at the 25.
Oh,
No dice, and
Okay.
it falls incomplete.
Andre Johnson put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter,
You can't play my players. They have first person mode on here. What's it called?
Davis will
Well,
take
yeah,
the handoff
first person.
and gets taken down well
But
short of the
that's
markers.
that's pretty
It'll
much
be
it aside from
4th down.
franchise. You have my
Coach
crib
Davis
and you can
made the save,
customize your
dropping
house
the
and all
ball
that
carrier
stuff.
before he could get to the markers.
Let's
That's
go
his
for it.
3rd tackle of the game.
Shut him down! Single back! Single down!
Uh-oh, there we go, baby. I really thought he was going to score.
First down at the 4.
I really thought he
It'll
would.
be 1st and goal.
Yeah, first person was difficult. It's crazy how 20-something years later, 2K, like Madden, has not made this game irrelevant, you know?
Peter won a
But
conversion
yeah,
on 4th down. Some gutsy play
first person
calling
was
is
pretty
giving them the
difficult. Just like
opportunity
I think
for
first
7
person was so
points.
difficult mainly because of the camera angle. You know, like you're not used to not being able to see the whole field like you can here.
What happens?
First down, and this is the throw.
There we go. There we go. Done.
Davis will get the carry
The fact
on
that we
first
didn't
down, and
did we complete
gets
any
in
pass?
for
I
the
don't think we
score.
completed that one pass this whole drive. It was either the quarterback or Dominic Davis.
Good call here, Dan.
Yeah.
These short yardage plays are a lot
I thought about
harder
doing a
than you
season
think,
mode in
on
first
this one,
person,
they
but
tough it out on the ground and get
I don't know how
everything
long
they
that
need.
would keep people's,
Peter,
you
that
know,
will put a
attention and
touchdown
all that,
in
you
his
know.
stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got
Plus,
46
not only that, like I would
yards
need to
and
be
one touchdown.
reasonably good at first person. So, I mean, that just by itself, I would need to practice quite a bit before I start recording it. Wow, false start. Good job.
The Texans dawdled
job,
back
y'all.
there, and that gave them a delay of game penalty.
To attempt the extra point. Chad Stanton, holding.
Here's the extra point,
The
and
extra
it's
point is
good.
good.
Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the likes.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away. Williams catches it back at the 2. Tackled at the
heck?
25. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Vikings had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it
Okay,
up.
well, hopefully
They'll
our
start
defense can hold
at
them.
their
Otherwise,
own
it's going to be a
25-yard
Now, one thing about it, Michael Bennett, 23 here, he's actually,
The ball carrier
I don't know if you can call him good. Like, he's good
They put a stop to this play
if he's
behind
not
the
being
line of
controlled by the
scrimmage.
computer.
Pretty good
The computer doesn't
call by
really
the
know how to use
defensive
it.
coordinator.
But the reason why I'm saying all this is because it's really fast. Like, from 02 to 04 in video games, Michael Bennett was super fast. So it's like, you really gotta pay attention to Michael Bennett. Like even sometimes even when the computer uses him, because sometimes the computer gets lucky and actually makes a good cut or runs to the right hole or something, and he's gone.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Well, Dan, both sides seem geared up for the pass. Let's see what happens.
There we go, baby.
Makes the sack just behind the line.
There we go.
Will bring up
See, that's
fourth
that
down.
defense stepping up.
Seth Payne gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
They stand tall and force a loss of yardage there. That's going to bring up a difficult 4th and long. Bennett lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
What the hell?
Bennett lines up for the punt.
Oh, 2-minute warning.
Bennett takes the snap and punts it away. Lord takes it at the 35. Dodges a tackle. Stopped at the 44.
Jamal Lord racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Texans could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their 44-yard line. Davis gains 5 on the play,
All right.
and that brings up
Okay.
2nd down.
Decent gain, I guess. Yeah, we should be really passing that.
2nd
Unless
down,
they're trying to run
1
the
man
ball.
down.
Unless it's with the quarterback. Oh, you better not. Okay.
This
You
pass
better
will
not
fall
pick it.
harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Let's go defense. Let's make a stand.
Ball Texas 49-yard line.
Down!
Okay, come on.
Out of bounds at the 44.
Mike,
It will
you gotta
be
get
first
there.
down.
Gotta get there, my guy. Gotta get there.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Have we competed? It's crazy. I don't think we've still completed a pass yet. There we go. Jabbar
He's got
fucking
the first down
Gaffney.
and a whole lot more.
Okay, actually, we can't.
First and 10. Ball off the 16-yard line.
Larry, single back. Down!
Davis picked up. The Texans take their first time out.
All right.
Second down with the tight end right.
I don't know where I want to go here.
And the clock will continue.
That was
The Texans take a timeout.
That
at
was
their
a
second.
touchdown.
Down!
Touchdown!
About damn time. We scored before the half. That's what I was going for. See, Wilson, thank you for the like, my guy. Thank you for the like.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Peter, he'll add a touchdown to his stats, and he has to be very happy with that.
You bet. Big play, my friend.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
Now, hopefully my defense has a pulse like they did last time,
And we're
and not the
set.
time before that when they gave up a touchdown.
Brown booms a beauty here. Smith downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. No, don't touch now.
The Vikings stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Robinson goes in motion. Bennett gets his second down of the game and maybe picks up one on the play.
Michael Bennett has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only...
Second and 9.
Down. Set. Green.
Culpepper just
Pick it.
rifles this one, and it's
If
tipped.
he didn't pick it or do what he
Incomplete.
did right there,
Aaron
just
Glenn
knock it
maybe
away.
got a hand on that
That was
football and left no chance for a reception.
He would have been gone as fuck.
Third down, 9 yards to go.
Down. Set. Brown 22. Brown 22.
Pick. Okay, there we go.
Intercepted.
Jamie Sharp.
At the 21.
I'm coming out.
And this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
All right,
The
let's take this to
Texans offense
halftime
takes the field with the
and
clock
check
at
out
8.
the
Listen up.
halftime
Gray,
halftime
Listen up.
show.
Gray,
Davis goes
halftime
right up
show.
the middle and maybe picks up one on the play.
Okay, halftime, y'all.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Texans are out in front, 14-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Texans should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Marcus Cuckoo Kachu Mr. Robinson would find a way to get open, and the pass was right on the money. A 7-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikings strike first and go up by 7. The Texans come right back. Number 1, make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 19-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. Texans late into the second quarter, game tied 7-all. Number 1 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Vikes on defense, Jamie Image Sharper is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are holding on to a lead, 14-7. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Dominic Davis has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented
Okay,
in
so apparently
ESPN Game
Dominic
Sound,
Davis is our
designed and
halftime
developed in
MVP.
collaboration with Dolby, the leader in
I mean,
surround
that kinda
sound
makes sense. Our
technology.
quarterback
The
hasn't really done much
Vikings
as
will
far as
receive
passing.
to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 14-7. Let's get down to the field and the action. Brown boots the second half kickoff away. Williams fields the second half kickoff at the 5. Tackled at the 21.
I swear
Well,
they moved
Peter,
the
some
scoreboard so
interesting
much.
information up on the
Back
screen.
and forth.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Vikings were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 21-yard line. Culpepper fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped.
I would say nice pass deflection, but I think they
Brown
receiver
managed
just
to
dropped the ball.
disrupt
So
things. He got in there and he smacked that passer
these
with
motherfuckers
great
don't get no
deep.
The
credit for that.
defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down.
Oh, that was a full. No, that should be a flag. That should be a flag. Whatever. No, that's not an option to throw a flag for an illegal forward pass.
Third down, tight end to the left.
Down. Set. Ready.
Culpepper zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 33. Finally stopped at the 38. First down.
You said what? I think it's called All Pro in 2K5. It's the level right. It's the level right below the highest level. I'm not playing this at the highest level. At least not yet.
Moss catches it in the flat and picks
But
up
I'm
maybe a
pretty
yard.
sure it's called All Pro though.
Dante Culpepper knows how to spread the...
Second and 9. All Vikings 38-yard line.
Down. Set.
Culpepper rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 49. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 40.
The fact
That
that,
will bring up
they
first
try
down.
to get that open.
Jim
up?
Kleinsasser knows how to play ball
morning,
in the
so-
NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Oh
Robinson
my fuck.
catches this one, and he's looking for room.
Dude, fuck all the way off. Oh my. Hell no. I swear, when I saw that, I was like, no, that's overthrown. That's overthrown. How do you... Okay. Look at this. If I can get this to... That ball looked overthrown by a mile, man. You can't really see it on this angle, but... Fuck off.
Marcus Robinson is going to make a great play right here. Snags
Oh
the
my
football
God.
and then really turns on the juice.
And Peter, we've talked before about what kind of an impact a big receiver can have
Fuck
on a
off,
football
dude.
game.
That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers with speed. But
telling
right
you,
here,
Marcus
height was
Robinson
what
is-
did it. Dominant pass, dominant run, a lot of firepower on the field.
Culpepper lobs this to the end zone, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Aaron Glenn did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
That would have been a touchdown, but instead the defense comes up big and forced the incompletion.
Way to prevent the big play.
It'll be second down. Kleinsasser goes in motion.
57.
Bennett will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
I would say so far so good, but knowing this defense, they'll give up a score in the very next play.
I thought you were supposed to be a playmaker, Moss. What's going on?
Down. Set.
Culpepper throws a heater, and it's off.
Good job, man.
Incomplete. Fourth down, goal to go. Ellen from 19 yards, and it's good.
Aaron Ellen puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Ellen kicks it off. Glenn fields the kickoff at the 1. Brought down at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful.
I sound like that is because
the Texans,
I mean, if we fuck up when we later drive and they're still within scoring range, the Vikings, if it's just in the scoring range, if we fuck up, then
carries this one off to the right and gains about 3 yards.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. C. Wilson.
Now we're going to go just like it is.
C. Wilson knows what the Texans are trying to become this season.
Dominic David.
I think he's a believer.
Keep your eyes on the pass.
Second and 6. Ball Texans, 30-yard
Davis picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Dominic Davis powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be 3rd down.
Oh, look at those numbers. Done on the ground.
There we go. Andre Johnson's first catch came late in the 3rd quarter. It shouldn't be like that.
Johnson tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
I'm gonna try this. I typically don't like these kind of plays in video games, but I'm gonna try it though. See, Wilson, you've never played a 2K5, or did you play it when it came out? Here we go.
Number 1 puts his arm into this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Yeah. I tried a little flea flicker action.
No chance for a reception.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. Claiborne penetrates and stops that back at the 40.
Chris Claiborne targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Davis gains 10 yards on the play, and that will bring up
Corey Chavis.
You know I gotta go for
yards
it, right?
on the play, but
4th
then
and
he
1.
stopped him. Let's check it out. Yeah, he saved the play by tackling him before the marker.
That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely.
I can't believe we ain't gonna punt.
Ball Texans, 50-yard line.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's funny because what grade was it? I think I was like in 7th or 8th grade when this came out, and at that time, like all the premium games or new games that came out was like $50. But this game, like you said, came out and it was $19.99, and I remember thinking back when I was like 13, 12 or 13, I was like, man, like that must not be a good game. I mean, it's only $20. Not only was that not the case, it ended up being the greatest overall football game made. You know? So I missed out on it when it initially came out.
Davis and takes it upfield, dragged down at the 31. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Texans are out in front, 14-10.
4th quarter. Okay, I'm going to try to throw a fade to... Actually, that should work. They only have 1 safety, a single high safety. I'm going to try to throw a fade to Johnson if Russell doesn't keep cheating over. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Wide open. Oh.
Johnson brings he's got the first
He
down
couldn't score
and
in
a
that.
whole lot more.
Andre Johnson.
The fact that he left him
fumbled this
wide
one
ass
away,
open.
but manages to keep
This is
possession.
icing on the
Way to
cake.
keep your cool.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
First down. 9th play of the drive coming up.
Gray, 25.
Touchdown.
And touchdown.
See, Dominic is getting done within the 5. It's just when we're not in the 5, it's looking like a lot of 1 and 2 yard gains. Now we did have what,
Plays
2
are
big
a lot
runs, I
harder
think?
than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the
Not much
ground and
beyond
get
that.
everything they need.
That's another visit to the end zone for him, and he has some nice stats so far.
Yeah, he's generated points, that's for sure, Dan. So far,
Put your
he's
hands
got
up.
77 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Now the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is
good.
good.
Yeah. And that's the crazy part, C. Wilson, is Madden. What year are they up to? 25, 26? Some shit like that.
Brown
Regardless of
rockets
what
this
year they're
one
up
deep.
to, the fact that they have not made this game 2K5 irrelevant, it's 21,
Smith
22 years
downs
older
this in the end zone for a
than
touchback.
whatever man they're up to now. It's just like, I mean, it's almost sad because it's like, since Madden 2013, EA has been so focused on building MUT mode.
The
And
Vikings
at
get
the
their
cost of building
offense
MUT
on the
mode,
field
they've
and will
neglected their
start this
franchise
drive
mode and
at their
gameplay,
own
and
20-yard
they're still
line.
working with that Frostbite engine, a animations-based engine instead of physics.
Wiggins didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jamie Sharper seemed to just
Like the most
anticipate
recent
the
Madden
pattern
that
back
I'll
there
play
and was
consistently
able
is Madden
to prevent
2010
the completion. Nice
on
job.
The
PS2.
defense stood up to that play
Because
and
Madden
shuts
22 on
down what
PS2
would
has
be a
actually more
minimal gain
features
anyway.
and all
It'll be
that
second
than Madden.
down.
Madden 10 on PS2 has more features than Madden 10 on
Culpepper
PS3.
rifles it out left side, and it's intercepted.
Jamie Sharper with
Stopped
2
at the
picks.
16.
Our linebacker has more picks than anyone in our secondary.
Jamie Sharper nabbed the interception, but didn't get much after the catch. Don't worry, pal. Your offense can take it from there.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Texans are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line. Davis will get the carry on first
I swear,
down
this motherfucker is
and
not
shoots
exercising
forward for
first
9
downs.
yards.
I mean, he's getting close.
Dominic Davis
He's getting close, so I can't
advantages some
complain
really
too
good
much. but
blocking there on that last
Get
run.
closer.
When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 1 man back.
One thing I can say that I wish 2K5, and like, this is like 20-something years after the fact, right?
Kenny Mixon
But one thing I can say I wish 2K5 did have was, you know how in Madden it's like after
That's his
2K5,
second
like,
tackle so far.
actually I don't know what year they came out with it, but they had the playmaker feature where you could, like how this run's going to the right off center, like you can move the joystick to the left off center without calling a whole audible. I kind of wish they had that. There's been a few plays here where I feel like that would have worked.
Dominic Davis got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the
I
first.
don't like any of these plays. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I remember which one you're talking about, C. Wilson. It's just like I don't remember what year specifically. Come on. Yeah, 04. See, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of this live was Madden's funniest, like it's most peak time was between 02 and 06. 04 was the one that everyone remembers, you know, with Vic on the cover. That's when they introduced honor mode and, like I said, playmaker. But even 02 and 03 were pretty good.
Check out his field vision.
I actually played Madden 2003 on live sometimes. And you know how they have the stadium noise and ambience or whatever they call it? Like you can actually hear the PA announcer in the stadium in Madden 03 saying, with a person with the black whatever SUV come and get their car, like they legit, this stadiums legit had personality in 2003. So that was a peak period for them. It says the problem was 2K was right there with them, and sometimes a little bit better, you know. So.
The 36.
Because even in this game, like, you don't hear a PA announcer per se, but like the stadium music is so varied, you know. They actually play like different songs.
Way, but he's ready for it, and the defense doesn't seem to be ready for him. He gets some nice.
The Vikings offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their 36-yard line. He's got the first down and a whole lot more.
So far,
first down
Jamie Chopper has been our best defensive back.
Culpepper fires this one over the middle, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Jamie Chopper with the tackle.
There we go.
Makes a play on this,
and the D-line steps up when they feel like it.
Jason Babin couldn't
but
have read
only
that
when they
play
feel like
any
it.
better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
What's funny, see Wilson, is they, after 2K5, they released the football game, but it didn't have the NFL license. All Pro Football 2K8, which I actually have that game too. I should play that on live more consistently. Because the only thing is, a lot of people, it just doesn't seem like a lot of people is going to connect the dots. Like, when I'm playing All Pro Football 2K, it doesn't seem like they're going to connect the dots. Like, okay, this is the next game beyond 2K5, you know?
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen
but I will say, with 2K8 All Pro Football, it has the best gameplay of any football game ever. More than 2K5, more than any football game. But that's the only thing that it really does like well, I guess.
Take their first time out.
I don't know what the way to say it is, but its gameplay and physics is on point. Just, you know, the trajectory of the ball, like you can actually lob in passes, and like it actually looks like you're lobbing in a pass. The computer DB doesn't magically, you know, get to it.
Incomplete.
Dunter Robinson kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Robinson.
Yes, see, that was my bad.
And that's a touchdown.
I didn't time that good at all. I did not time that good at all.
Dante Culpepper
See me
right
29.
past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
Dan, he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Now the point after, and it's good. They're setting up for the onside kick. The Texans want to talk it over, and they take their first time out.
Totally forgot about where we were in the game.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Elling bounces it up. Cole gathers it up at the 43. Tackled at the 42.
Okay, let's run some clock.
The Texans offense takes the field, and they have
I know this is you guys' most favorite part of any
They
football
will start
game.
at the 32-yard line. Davis. The Vikings
We just stand
take
there.
a timeout. That's their second.
This is why you guys clicked on the live.
Second down. 9 yards to go.
Oh, they call a fucking timeout.
Davis gets the call on second down. And he's
I really
the
got it.
Vikings take a timeout. That's their
Davis
final
really has to
one.
pick some better holes here.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:38. Slides Dixon, and the clock keeps ticking away. First down.
Number one, deciding at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set!
Davis takes it off the toss and passes the line. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
All right. Enough of that.
Second and 5. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Down! Set! Black 32! Black 32! Hut, hut! Hut, hut! Hut!
Let's get this clock down to 0.
Hut, hut! Hut, hut! Hut!
And then we got the post game, the weekly post game wrap up. And then I'll switch over to NFL Fever.
Hut, hut! Hut,
Jackson down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Chris Claiborne was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
He's done his part defensively, and now he's racked up his 10th tackle.
Dan, it's all about closing speed at the linebacker position, and he's got it.
Third down, 1 man down.
56! Blue 56!
Davis carries it for the 3rd time in a row and is dropped.
Last
short of
game,
the
y'all.
marker.
So there's the post game show for this specific game and the weekly game show for
And that is going
all
to
the
do
games,
it
you
for
know,
this
this
one.
week.
The Texans
For those of
come
you
out
who
on
aren't familiar
top,
with the
28
2K5
to 17.
process.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Exactly, Swift. But the level of difficulty this game started with, at least in the first half, has me thinking like we need to be careful later on in the season because, like I mentioned before I started the game, like there's other creative
All right,
quarterbacks
gang,
that I
great
made
work
for
as
other
always.
teams.
And with that,
Like
welcome
the
everybody
Cardinals
back
were really bad during this time
ESPN
period,
Studios
and they have
for our
one,
ESPN
and I
Video
think they're also
Game
4-0.
Postgame
So
Show. I'm Chris Berman.
my point in
The
saying all
Texans
this
stepped
is
it up for sure,
we
putting up
got to
some
be careful,
good numbers.
otherwise we're gonna
Let's
catch
get
some
started
L's.
in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Marcus Cuckoo Kachu, Mr. Robinson, ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. That set up a no-brainer 20-yard field goal. The Vikings climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Texans answer right back. The ball at the 32. Number 1 connected with his man on this one. A 29-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. Vikes trailing by 11. Jamie Image Sharper was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Texans have it off an interception. Number 1 got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 2-yard touchdown for the Texans. Texans winning 28-10. Dante Culpepper is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. A 31-yard touchdown for the Vikings, and that's where we'll leave this one. Texans come away with a win, 28-17. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Dominic Davis is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today, and you helped your team put this game away. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
You know what it was? We just stuck to our game plan and got the work done today, you know? Our coaches did a great job today getting us ready for this game, and I think their scouting gave us the edge in the end.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah,
We'll see you
so
next time here on ESPN.
he was 1 yard away from 100
celebrating 25
yards.
years as
But
the
yeah,
worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
Yeah, Swift. That's what I was talking about. I cannot afford to have that kind of start against some of these other teams. I just kind of looked out because the Vikings really don't. I mean, Dante Culpepper was good during this time period, but he's just not good enough to fully take advantage of Randy Moss. At least I don't think so. So now we got the weekly wrap-up. So y'all finna see the entire league, boy. This is what most games don't have. Well, football games anyway. All right, here we go.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Patriots come away with a 7-point win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Giants pick up win number 2.
See,
Rod
this
Gardner
is really what
stepped
separates
it
it right here, too.
and
You know,
gave his team some added firepower for the win.
I mean, highlights
We
from
had a
other
big
games that you didn't
trade
even
also
play.
of
Like, that's
note
crazy,
here.
man.
Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Well, trades aren't quite as common in the NFL nowadays as they are in other sports, certainly. But we've got news to report to you on the trading front nonetheless. Walter Rasby leaves the Redskins and is on his way to the Dolphins. And he's a guy that'll really welcome the challenge of performing in his new digs. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Greg German is a guy that ought to be able to fit right in with his new club, and he should make his presence felt over time.
Vikings, Texans. Dante Culpepper would find his target on this one. The Texans
Of course, they're
won
going to
to
show
win this
highlights
by the
from
final
our
score
game.
of 28-17. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. John Perella might be the biggest loss on this list. X-rays
Fatty Lock,
confirming
thank you for the
original
follow. Thank you for the
diagnosis.
follows.
It's a
Looks
broken
like Fatty
ankle,
Lock is
and
on
that'll keep
the
him
journey
out
with the
for 8
Texans,
weeks.
too. That's what's up.
In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Simeon Rice will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for 7 weeks. Now the big story of the day. Matt Burke will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Marshall Faulk had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Rams beat the Seahawks. Right by Lady Liberty in New York, we had the Jets get sent home with a 14-point loss. Buccaneers, Saints.
Bucks Saints highlights player.
Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister is taking a look at the defense behind the quarterback at his own 14-yard line. Whoop! There he goes with a beautiful spin. Celebrate a touchdown. The Saints win this one by the final score of 19-14. Up at Invesco Field at Mile High, we had the Broncos ending up on the wrong end of an 8-point game. The Raiders accumulated over 150 return yards in their win at the RCA Dome. The Cardinals won on the road
Swift,
and will
what
head into their
happened?
bye week on a high note. Titans, Packers. Eddie George would certainly like to help his team get into the end zone. And he's just set 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now looks to bounce outside, does so, gets a block, touchdown, 10 yards. The Titans go on to win this by the final score of 24-14. The Falcons win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Browns win their 5th game of the season. And last but not least, we had the Chargers come away victorious.
That's true, especially when you think about it. Like, this is a time period
So
where
that'll
the
just
Bucks
about
had
do
that
it. But
amazing
before we
defense.
go, I'm
you
going
know?
to toss out a few
I
game
think this
balls
is
to
the
my
year after they won the
players.
Super Bowl.
Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
All right, so let me save this, and then I'm going to switch over to NFL Fever. And there's... Hold on. Oh, and, you know, just a quick aside before I switch over. This is the crib. So this was a mode, a personalized mode based on your achievements or whatever. So this is where you live, basically. I have not decorated this, as you can see, but this is my living room. I feel like I'm one MTV Cribs. Celebrities call you. Okay, so I guess no one's called me. Whatever. It's buried because I just moved in yesterday. Wait, hold on. Let me see. We're always training. So let's go upstairs. A few of my trophies. 250-yard rushing in one game. Okay. Anyway, so that's just a quick. What the hell am I doing? That's just a quick tour of the house. Another feature of 2K5. This is like a pre version of the thing that NBA 2K has. I forget what it's called. The yard, the city, some shit like that. Yeah, that Brad Johnson wasn't really he wasn't really helping y'all out too much. But hey, y'all still won, so hold on 1 second, y'all. Here's, like I said earlier in the live, here's one of my personal favorites. NFL Fever 03. Now the franchise mode is not as deep as 2K or even Madden from this time period, but still, like I like the you know, the graphics at the time were impressive. I also like the character models. Oh yeah, Gruden came over. A lot of people say that those were Tony Dungy's players, and Gruden just kind of coached them up. I wanted this game so bad when this came out. Okay? I must have been like 10 or 11 years old. I thought this game was amazing. I remember thinking this game looked better than every other football game out. But I didn't have an Xbox at the time. Like I had a PS2.
When you run the slant pattern, you got to know when you catch it, you're going to get hit.
So I guess we just had a bye week there. And FYI, so y'all see that I won and I was 4-0 at 2K5. So I'm also playing the Texans here, but we're 0-4. Yeah, I think we're 0-4 in this game. I made myself a creative quarterback in this one, and for the bad teams in this one too. Bro, he got hurt in the first. Yeah, in week 1. So I'm literally just using the default Texans roster at this point.
Welcome to Reliance Stadium, everybody, where it's a balmy 79 degrees. Kevin Calabro above the field, and we're here to watch this regular season matchup. The Texans will take on the Bills.
The NFL Players Association and the NFL would like your help in selecting.
Who will be the key players to watch here, Ron?
You're looking at one of the NFL leaders for interceptions. This guy has a knack for getting his hands on the football. He can really disrupt the plans of an opposing offense. David Carr has a gunslinger's heart
actually I got it
and
wrong.
arm.
I'm 1-3.
He's confident in his abilities and loves to go right at a defense.
Bro,
he's got some
you
learning
guys
to do,
listen.
but his
For any
future
of you that
is
have
truly bright.
questions as to why I make creative
Ron.
players
It's
for
time to
bad
toss the
teams
coin. Let's go to
in
midfield.
2K5 and
The visiting captain will make
even
the call.
here,
Captain,
you're about to find out why after you see this game here. We have no fucking offense at all.
He calls tails.
I don't even know if anyone's going to remember David Carr, but David Carr was the first overall pick for the Texans when the Texans became a team in 2002, I think. I literally have to run with him. Like, because Dominic Davis isn't on this team. Andre Johnson isn't on this team. I'm just saying all this so y'all can know how bare bones.
There's the kick. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Kicks it deep. Brings it out of the end zone.
Oh, there we go.
Across the 20.
Okay.
Spoon makes the tackle. The return ended at the 26-yard line.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. All right, here we go.
First and 10.
First and 10.
The defense with a three-man front. Takes the handoff. That's it. He managed a gain of 3 yards.
That was a gain of 3 yards.
Well, hey, well, Swift, that is right. It's funny because that actually is right. When your team is ass, basically, it definitely makes it more challenging.
A lone running back behind the quarterback.
It's just I don't know if I found a way to overcome that challenge, really.
That's Allen. Penalty on the play.
Oh, and they love shoestring tackles and fever.
Second and 16.
Second and 16.
Allen has the ball.
All right.
And taken down near the 28.
All right, so we're
the
in
tackle
a
was made by
manageable
Jenkins.
third down.
He wound up making 7 yards on the play.
You know what the problem was there?
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
Shotgun. Gaffney wide right.
Oh, shit.
He's on the ground and sacked. The defense was on him before he got rid of
Pick up blocks,
That's a
guys.
complete
Let's
breakdown
pick up
up
some
front.
blocks, please.
4th and 16.
4th and 16.
Big play for the Texans.
Can we? I guess we can go to Simmons.
Drops back. Throws
That was a
downfield.
terrible route.
They lose the ball on down, and the defense will be in a spot. 1st and 10.
Now, obviously, that's going to put them in a great position to score. But when you're offensively challenged,
Man in motion. Drops back. Throws. Hi-yow. He hung on to the ball. Nice looking pass play.
That's a big momentum builder for the offense.
First and goal. Power formation, 2 tight ends in there. Henry runs it. Rack it up. Touchdown.
There's just something great about seeing a guy run the ball in.
I mean, I could have punted,
to me,
but
that's just basic football.
I hear you, my friend.
I don't know. Offensive points are at a premium.
The ball snapped. The kick is up.
Also,
it's
the
good.
kicking game, like it's one of those old school kicking games where it's like you can't. The arrow always moves, so the only thing that you can do is kind of press A at the right time to hopefully
Lewis
get it in the
awaits the
direction you
kick.
want. So saying that to say your punts depends on how good
He kicks
your
it.
timing is. And like I said before, like
He's
we're
got
already
it
trash.
from
so
the end zone.
I might as well go balls
to the
to the ball
20.
every time.
Definitive ending. The
Balls
return
to the
ended at the
wall.
24-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10.
They're going with one running back. Allen passes.
How are they always getting?
He's tackled. Newman took down the ball carrier. He lost 3 yards.
That'll fire up the D, Kevin. They're feeling pretty good about themselves after that.
Second and 14. Four receivers set. Drops back.
See
Smothers
what
him
I'm
for the
saying?
sack.
How
No
are they
chance
always
to
just
get rid of
getting
the
through?
ball.
The line's got to give the quarterback enough time to find a receiver.
Sometimes it's easier said than done. Third and long. The Texans are
Shoot,
in
this
the
time I
shotgun.
may punt
Lewis
because
wide
we
left.
can't. I mean,
Throws
oh, I
downfield.
meant to run there. I really meant to run.
Batted down.
I love that
Meant to
play,
run with the
Kevin.
middle.
No doubt. Fourth and long. The snap. Looks like a
That
good
was
one.
almost blocked. Shit.
Fair catch signal. And he's got it. Great kick that time. Great net.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of funny. The people that played 99 or 2000,
First
like
and
when
10.
it started getting to like 2002 and 2003, it made those games feel a lot easier passing. Not because, I mean, I don't think it was because the developers made the passing easier. It's just the passing made more sense, you know. So a lot of those
Centers
guys
with the
that
ball.
played back in the day
And
was
taken
like,
down
oh
near the
man,
46.
passing is so easy.
A gain of 3 yards.
Nah, like y'all just got better. Well, were better, you know.
Second and 7. In the eye. Fullback strong. Molds in motion. Throws. Pass
long.
knocked away.
You can't play it much better than that.
Third and 7.
Third and 7.
Single back set. Rolls left. Throws. Ball batted down.
I love seeing the defense compete on a pass play like that. They're not supposed to make it easy for them.
Fourth and 7.
Oh shit. Yeah, I put that in.
Here's
But
the
hey,
snap.
at least we stopped him, you know.
He got all of that one. Stevens has the ball, cut down at the 9-yard line. There was no gain on the return. Good job containing the return. First and 10.
First and 10.
They line up in the eye. Throws.
Why does he do that?
Knocked away from the receiver.
That round goes to the defense.
Trying to run with
Second
David,
and 10.
and
The Bills deploy a 3-man front.
Second and 10.
There we go.
Taken
That's what
down.
I'm trying to do.
Number 90 made the stop for the defense. Made 7 yards on the play.
That's some nice running there. That shook up the defense.
Third and 3. Brought down from behind.
I'm going for it this time.
4th and 2.
4th and 2.
The punter's on the bench. They're going for it. Allen runs it.
There we go. And watch, he's going to get caught from behind.
Pulled down.
But
he
that's
gave the
an amazing
defense
game.
the full treatment on that
That's
run.
huge for us.
Nothing boosts the offense's
That was
confidence
gigantic
like being
for
able
us.
to
On
move the
4th
chain.
down.
First and 10. At the end of the first quarter, the score is the Bills 7, the Texans 0.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score, Bills.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Throws.
There we go.
That's a catch. Splat. He picked up 9 yards on the play.
He picked up 9 yards.
Second down and 1.
Let's see what the fullback can do.
Second and 1.
Split back. Baxter looking for running room. Brought down
Seems
at the
like the
10-yard
fullback has
line.
good speed.
Driver
huh?
brought down the runner. Gained about 7
Gets
yards.
through the hole in a
Got the
hurry.
first down. Nice going by the offense.
First and goal.
It's first and goal at the 10.
3 receivers. Slot left. Throws.
Come on, Rutledge.
And batted down.
Tremendous job by the defense. Just tremendous.
Second and goal.
It's second and goal at the 10.
From the eye. Allen with the ball. Pulled down at the 6-yard line. He managed a gain of 3 yards.
Sometimes
What
the
down
runner
is
has to
it?
take it
Third
on
down.
himself to get the ball across the goal line.
Third and goal.
You have to.
Going from the eye.
They've got to find a way to punch it in here. We're not going to get a lot of these chances.
Drops. Throws.
There
He
we go,
made the
Rutledge.
catch.
There we go.
That's a touchdown.
I don't even know if Rutledge is a good tight end.
His
He
first
just catches
touchdown
it
catch of the day.
consistently.
The drive covered 90 yards.
The Texans line up to attempt.
You see what I mean with the kicking game?
Here's the snap. He jacks it. That ties this game up.
The point after is good. The score, Texans 7, Bills 7.
We're waiting for the kickoff. It's kicked. Deep kick. Rodgers gets the ball. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Crosses the 20. Forced down at the 27-yard line. Huggins made the stop.
Was returned by Rodgers. That return covered 20.
First and 10.
Okay, as long as the offense doesn't run and hide from us.
Bledsoe drops back, throws. Caught. He's tackled. Oh, what a nice play.
Big pickup, big first down for the offense.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Single back formation. Sends a man in motion. It's a handoff. He got clobbered. Stevens is credited with the tackle.
On the carry.
Made 7 yards on the play.
That was a nice little run there.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
From I formation. On the play action and sacked. No time to avoid that sack.
The offensive line needs to give him either enough time to find a receiver or to say a prayer.
We'll soon find out. 3rd and 8. The I. Fullback set strong. Moles in motion. Throws. It's tipped incomplete.
Bills offense is helping us.
4th and 8. The Bills line up in punt formation. 2nd punt of the day by Mormon. There's the snap. He kicked it out of there. The return man has it. There he goes. Stopped at the 22-yard line. He got a little back, but not much.
I don't feel like he should have been tackled.
1st and 10.
1st and
2. The Texans set up in I formation. Allen has the ball. That play might be called back. There's a marker on the field.
On the offense.
Of course they are. Because why not?
1st and 20.
Because why would they?
1st and 20.
The game stops for the 2-minute warning. Exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. 1st and long.
1st and 20.
They're going with a single running back. It's pitched to a running back.
There we go.
Shoestring tackle.
Oh, he's
he wound
fucking
up making 8 yards
tackles,
on the play.
man.
Nice run. I like that.
Taking you in open space.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
From the eye.
Also, it would help to have a faster running back.
Throws. Ball tipped. Missed connections. Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Number 83.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
Going with 4 wides. Gaffney wide right.
Simmons or Bradford.
Throws
Oh,
downfield.
whatever.
Batted
That
up.
was
Incomplete.
pass interference-y.
That was an
I got pass interference vibes from that.
4th and 12.
Should I go for it?
4th and 12.
I guess I'll punt it here.
Punting unit on the field. 2nd punt of the day by Baker. Ball snap.
And
A lot of
getting
air
too
under that
close
one.
to blocking this.
Signaled for fair catch. And the catch made at the 38-yard line. Great job. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Dumps it off. But out of bounds. Incomplete.
Tough break for the offense.
No catch. The receiver gained possession out of bounds.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They line up in the eye. Throws. It's complete.
Why did he do that? Are you serious? Aaron Glenn
That's
can't
a
catch
touchdown.
Travis
Oh,
Etienne?
yeah, baby.
Now that was fantastic. Just a great way.
The Bills will attempt to kick the point out.
There's the snap. It's in the air. That kick is good.
With the point after, the score, Bills 14, Texans 7.
Hollis is ready to kick it deep. There goes the ball. He got all of it. Black has it. Brings it out of the end zone. Cut down at the 18-yard line. Spoon brought that play to an end.
This isn't the easiest place to start a drive that will finish in the end zone, but it can be done.
1st and 10. Empty backfield. Throws. Lewis makes the catch. Got just enough of him to bring him down. Nice looking pass play for the Texans.
Right now, the defense needs to step up its intensity. They let the offense dictate to them on that play.
Nowhere to go but up. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense. They have 2 timeouts left. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throws. Thundered. The defender separated the receiver from the ball.
Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
The Texans from a single back set. That's a sack. No time, no escape route.
The line's got to give the quarterback enough time to find a receiver.
Timeout for the Texans. They have 1 timeout left. 3rd and long.
3rd and 18.
Throws. And knocked down.
You just can't play it much better than that.
4th and 18.
Gotta go for it here.
4th and 18.
And they'll go for it.
Gotta go for it here.
Drops back. Throws downfield. They'll have to give up the ball. Tough place to lose the ball on down.
I don't even know what to tell you.
1st and 10.
These receivers don't believe in fighting for the ball.
Throws. He has it. Corral. Stevens was the tackler. A gain of 8 yards. The Bills have called a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 2.
On the pass.
2nd and 2.
From I formation. That's Henry. Pushes off a defender. Tackled from behind. Stevens brought down the runner. He gained about 8 yards.
Well, I can't believe how this offense is really getting after them. They push the defense all over the place.
Timeout for the Bills. They have 1 timeout left. 1st and 10. Sends a man in motion. Throws. Splat. Nice play by the defender to break up the pass.
Yeah, they rolled him up on that one. But I like the way he just jumped right up and got back in the huddle. Now that's guts.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 receivers. Price wide right. Henry runs it. Slips free. He's tackled. Henry worked that for a nice pickup.
That was a nice piece of running. Very
Come on.
nice.
The Bills have called a timeout. They have
Into attempt to field goal.
ball
That'd be
snap.
17-7,
He steps into the ball. It's good.
He caught that one good.
The drive covered 25 yards and took 5 plays. There's the kickoff. It's caught. Brings it out of the end zone. And taken down near the 20. Jackson is credited with the tackle.
Return the kick. The return covers 19 yards.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Run this in the half.
Going from the eye. Allen with the ball. Robinson gets him. The play lost 2 yards.
Kevin, when the defense makes a stop for a loss, everybody's adrenaline gets pumped.
Let's get the second
At the
half
end of the
underway.
first half,
As
the
you
score
see,
is the
there's no
Bills
halftime
17,
show.
the Texans 7. He steps into it. Rodgers secures the ball. Starts upfield. Past the 20. Stop. He picked up a nice chunk of turf.
Kevin, I like the way he brought that one back.
Return covered 35 yards.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
4 wideouts. Throws. Bam. Holds on to it. He managed to gain 6 yards. He gained 6 yards. Second and 4.
If I remember, I'm going to try to get the running back involved. Maybe that would be less obvious.
Pitches it to the runner. They drop the runner for a loss.
I don't have any idea what that play selection is all about. Doesn't seem like they have a clear idea of what they want to do in this situation.
3rd and 6. High formation.
Involved in terms of passing.
Centers has the ball. He's tackled. They put the brakes on him at the line.
That was one heck of a play by the defense there.
4th and 6. Bradford ready to receive the punt.
The Bills line up in punt formation.
There's the snap. The punt is on its way. He hauls it in. He's heading upfield. Brought down. Reed took down the ball carrier. He didn't get much on that return. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They're going with split back. Slot man to the right. Drops. Throws. The pass deflected.
That's how you break up a pass.
That was an incomplete pass. Number 80.
2nd and 10. 3 receiver set. Gaffney wide right. Drops back. Throws. Bumped hard. And he hangs on for the catch. He picked up 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 4. 2-back set. Lewis wide left. Carr drops back. Throws downfield. Got it. Crunch. A bit of magic on that play.
The defense needs to start putting some pressure on this quarterback. Let's see how accurate he is when he's running for his life.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Drops back. That's close enough to bring out the chain. Did he make it? He got it. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
1 back set for the Texans.
Yeah, like in the flats. Well, the thing with running the ball is
Allen has it. Cut down.
Sometimes it does something like this.
Made 5 yards.
The other 50%.
That was an effective run for the offense. They did
right
some
back
damage
to the line or
2nd and 5.
behind the line.
3 receivers. Gaffney wide right. Throws.
There we go, baby.
Allen makes
That's
the
what
catch.
I'm talking about. That's that
He
McCaffrey
stopped.
miss.
The tackle was made by Jenkins. Good pass play there.
It's about time the defense clamped down on plays like that.
Well, they've got nowhere to go but up. Carr just topped 100 yards passing in this game. 1st and goal. From the eye, tilted to the weak side. Carr drops back. Throws. That's caught. That's 6.
Oh, baby. That was a fine play by the offense.
His first touchdown catch
shit.
of the day.
Well, hey, it worked out. It ended up working out.
The drive covered
2 of those
82
passes
yards.
was low-key
and took
lucky.
7
Like
plays.
one, the linebacker, I think, overplayed the pass, and the other one, the touchdown pass, I was like that close to getting sacked.
So the kicking unit on now for the extra point. The snap. The kick, and good.
The point after is good. The score, Bills 17, Texans 14.
Now let's see if our
All teed up
defense
for the kickoff.
wants to contribute in us coming back. With 1:45 left in the
There goes
third.
the ball. Rodgers hauls it in, brings it upfield, reaches the 20. Brought down. Baxter made the stop. The return ended at the 31-yard line.
I like the way he returned that one.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
The Bills from a single back set. Back to throw. Throws.
There we go.
And it's
Just
incomplete.
keep overthrowing him, Bledsoe. Just keep overthrowing him.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They're going from the shotgun. Throws. Smack down.
Someone
Can't play it much better than that.
The pass was incomplete. Reed was the intended receiver.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Two-back set for the Bills. Molds wide left.
Ooh, no.
Throws. Matt.
See, I don't
didn't
trust
drop
myself
it.
for
Complete.
man-to-man coverage. Just me, myself.
That was a gain of 6 yards.
What down is it?
4th and
it's
4.
fourth, okay. Hey,
They'll punt
the
the ball
defense
away.
can't do a little
Fourth
bit.
punt of the
Now it's
day
back
by
on the
Moore.
offense to figure something out.
Here's the snap. Launched a high floater. A man has it. Not a lot there for it.
This motherfucker takes so long to start running. Oh, my goodness.
That return covered 1 yard.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Two running backs behind the quarterback. Gaffney wide right. Pitch to the runner. He was stopped for a loss that time.
Whoa!
That's the
Somebody
problem with
on
this running
offense
game.
busting an assignment big time.
Either that the line decides that they just don't feel like blocking everybody,
2nd and
or
14.
2nd and 14.
no, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
The defense has 5 backs on the field. Throws. Complete. Robinson with the tackle. Good call on that pass.
Nice pickup by the offense.
5th tackle in this game recorded by Robinson. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
They're going with a single running back. Drops back. Throws. Ball deflected. Incomplete.
I love it when the defense competes on a play like that. They're not going to give him anything easy.
4th and 9. And the offense stays on the field. They'll give up the ball on downs. Pressure's on the defense now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
3 receiver set. Price in motion. Ah, no dice, my friend. He's sacked. They were on him almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
That's a complete breakdown up front.
I know.
Fourth quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is the Bills 17, the Texans 14. 2nd and 18.
An interception would be amazing at this point.
Looking end zone, but incomplete. Ruled out of bounds.
Oh, too bad he was out of bounds.
The receiver was out of bounds.
3rd and 18.
3rd and 18.
Throws. The pass is incomplete.
That was an incomplete pass. Reamersmith was the intended receiver.
4th and 18.
4th and
Hollis awaits the snap. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He hit his only attempt earlier. Here's the set. He boots it. That kick is good.
He had that one dialed in.
Lewis is deep to receive the kickoff. There's the kickoff. Got all of that one. Black secures the ball from the end zone. Corralled at the 16-yard line.
It's time now for the offensive line to step up and take it to the defense. With this field position, they need to control the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10.
1st and 10. The Texans are going with split backs on this play. Throws. Hammer time. He caught it. Nice work that time by the quarterback.
That linebacker, that
just be patient.
looked like he was covering
he
him
can
with his
sit
running
back
back and
and
forth.
feast by nibbling at what the defense gives him. He has to guard against getting greedy there.
2nd and 5. Drops. Throws. Batted
Try to give
down.
him time to
That's
run
the
under
way to
it,
break
but
up a pass.
3rd and 5. Allen with the ball. Taken down at the 28-yard line. He wound up making 6 yards on the play.
Man, that guy took it right to the defense. Nice run.
10 carries now by Allen. 1st and 10. Throws. He's got it. A tackler got him from behind. Gained about 4 yards.
feels like I'm just chipping away.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
The Texans set up in I formation. There's the handoff.
Come on, that was
There's a big
I
heap
thought
and
that was
dose
gonna
of
be a toss. He really turned
negativity.
around
He
and
lost
handed it
yardage.
off.
I don't
He's
think
not
I'll
saying
run
this
the
'cause
ball in this
handoff takes a
situation.
little bit longer.
I'd force the
especially
defense
if
to
you're trying
defend the entire field by
keep
throwing
distance
them.
between
3rd and 9.
the D-line.
4 receivers on the field. Gaffney wide right. Throws. Ball batted down.
I love that. Great play by the defense.
4th and 9.
4th and 9.
They won't punt. They need to go for it. Throws downfield. Caught
There we
by
go.
Simmons.
There we go.
Pulled down. An impressive effort by
Usually
the
I would not have
offense.
anywhere near that much
That
time.
was a
so
nice
he
play.
took it
The
off.
offense gets a first down.
Carr
There
is
we
not
go.
having a great day.
Dude.
He's completed less than half his
Big
passes.
game, big play. Yes, Swift. Swift. Critical AF.
1st and 10.
I mean, if we can score, we'll be up by 1 point, but then it's
A
like,
lone running back behind the
how much
quarterback.
do I trust a 1-3 team's defense, you know? I mean, they've played decent at
Takes the
times.
handoff. Lassoed from behind. A gain of 3 yards.
I thought he should have picked up a lot more on that play. You got to run that ball up in there.
2nd and 7. That's Allen. That's the end of it. Made a yard on the play.
When that play started, it looked like the runner had a lot more room to work with.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I'm almost sitting
3rd and
outside,
6.
so
2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 6.
maybe I can get some good air drying in the process.
3rd and 6.
Cut
There
down.
we go.
He managed a gain of 6 yards.
Terrific work by the offense. Move those sticks.
1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal from 8 yards.
3rd and 6. Throw the
Sack!
fucking
No
ball.
time to avoid that sack.
Well, that's great, Kevin. That sack took them totally out of
Gosh,
field
throw the
goal
fucking
range.
ball.
Big time play by the defense.
2nd and goal.
Goal at the 15-yard.
There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. Throws. It's picked off. Tackle.
That's game.
Allen made the stop for the defense. Watson's made
That's
the
game.
interception. Nice running after the pick. They'll take over at the 34-yard line.
I'd like to hear that
No
conversation
bueno.
between the coach and quarterback going on right now.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
I saw him getting over there late, but
Henrik looking for running room. Gives him a stiff. Stopped at the 36-yard line. Dazzling effort by the running back.
He came within a stride or two of going all the way on that. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
First and 10.
First and 10.
They want to keep the clock moving and not take any chances. Timeout called by the home squad. They have 2 timeouts left. First and 10.
First and 10.
Bledsoe drops back. Throws. It's caught.
Bro.
That's a touchdown.
Defense will play this one over in their head a few times. They got cooked.
Like I said, a 1-3 team's defense. Like
Second touchdown on this one by Henry.
He's putting on a show, Kevin.
Do I trust that something like this wasn't going to happen afterwards?
The drive covered 66 yards and took just 2 plays. The Bills are lined up for a 2-point attempt.
Two-point conversion.
Henry runs it. No dice, no deuce that time.
The conversion attempt failed.
Hollis will put the ball in play. It's kicked. A man has it. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Crosses the 20. Stop. The return ended at the 21-yard line.
It's the kick returner. That return covered 20 yards.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Single back formation. Drops back. Throws. Again, intercepted.
Are you kidding me? Again?
Pulled down from behind. Yapnik made the stop. Newman with the interception. That
All right. Exactly, 2.
They'll keep the clock moving. He takes a knee.
That's safe and smart.
Timeout for the
close out the
Texans.
game.
They have 1 timeout left. Second and 13.
Second and 13.
The Texans have called a timeout. That was their final timeout. Second and 13.
Second and 13.
Third and 16.
Third and 16.
All right, y'all. Well, that's the game. They have a
Our final score here in this one is the Bills 26, the Texans 14. Henry is the winner of our Wilson game ball. Let's have a look at the Pepsi highlight reel from this game. For Ron Pitts, I'm Kevin Calabro saying thanks for playing NFL Fever. See you next time.
Yeah, like I'm going to have to look at some practice or training camp to, be more efficient. But I also wonder how much different my experience would be if I had a better team. Because, oh my goodness, how is everybody on one team this slow? But with that said, thank y'all for checking out the live. I may be on a little bit later today. If you guys enjoyed the content, follow the channel if you haven't already. Either way, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.